Hello everyone, I am Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman. Welcome to this stream of the first day, the 7th of... I was about to say April, but no, we're in May now. We're in May. Welcome everyone. How is everyone doing? Very, very nice to be back streaming on first day. It's not usual that I stream on Thursdays. Usually I'm streaming on Wednesdays and Saturdays, mostly on Wednesdays, let's be honest. But yeah, I couldn't yesterday, so I moved it to tonight. Hi everyone, nice to see you, nice to be back. So let's see, hello Gil, hello Shane, hello Miss, hello Fahrenheit, hello Moldy. Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Nice to have you all. Let me just check, can you guys hear me? I think you can, yes you can, okay, great. There we go. Okay. I'm doing great, I'm doing great progress on the Dark Ride. I'm hoping to finish this weekend, actually, hopefully sometime around maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday, we'll see. This is as far as I went so far, so I have the stations, the end and the beginning as well as the queue, of course. I still have the whole body of the Dark Ride to do. Today, this is not what we're going to do actually, because I wanted to save you guys some spoilers of what the Dark Ride is all about. I think it's going to be better experienced as something that you guys discover on the day the episode goes out. By the way, I'm still going to continue the experiment that I'm started. If you're a channel supporter, you know what I'm talking about. I basically suspect that the performance of the videos are related to the early access, and so I'm trying a handful of videos without early access to see if that changes anything regarding the performances of the videos, because, you know, I still try to grow the channel. I still try to make this my job very, very hard, and to make a living thanks to that, which I'm not right now. Let's be honest. I'm always honest with you guys about that. But no, we're not doing that today. We're not working on the Dark Ride just to avoid spoilers for you guys. Oh my god, there's a huge line there. That is new. That's great. I didn't even know that they went there. 6 minutes. We're gonna have to bump the wait time to 10. That's great. What a way to start the video. And the reason why I'm back in Fiskeskysten, our Norwegian area, is because I had a great idea today, and I really wanted to do it after I finished the scene that I worked on earlier today. And that is something that is kind of trendy at the moment. If you look at Bro Nation and such things, it's RC boats. I really like the concept. I remember being fascinated by those when I was a kid at theme parks, and so I think it's gonna be a nice addition, especially because, you know, we needed to have this in the boat themed area, the dock themed area, right? So I figured that having this right here would be a good idea, and, you know, removing those tables and everything. Also because I have a bit of a problem. Sorry, I'm about to burp. There we go, you didn't hear a thing. Those tables, basically, when guests use them, they go down, like they glitch from one path height to another, which is right here, and they get stuck because there's no, like, when you're in first person, you can actually go through there if you sprint, and you can actually go on the docks and everything. And this is purely for maintenance, right? This is actually saying personnel uniquement, personal only, right there. So yeah, guests are not supposed to be there, and only those 3 tables, I believe even those 2 tables right here, are causing that. So yeah, this is my plan, to remove those 3 tables add some wheels so that our guests can pilot those boats, and hopefully try to make them interactive in first person, in the same way we did the interactive mini golf months ago now. In August, if you can believe it, in August 2025. That was a really long time ago. But yeah, let me greet everyone who just joined. Hello, Mr. Duck Gaming and VR. I'm gonna call you Mr. Duck because I think that's great. You're playing Planet Coaster 2 right now. Great. Third and could be better. That's fine, Shane. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to lift your spirits up with this stream. Hey, Coaster Chicken, welcome to the stream. Hey, Yano, welcome to the stream. Hey, Teddy, welcome to the stream. Hey, Hendrik, and hello, Wonky, with the £2 right away. Thank you so much for contributing. This is actually a great segue into telling you guys that we have a stream goal, and as always, it's a little bit glitchy on my stream. but yeah, we have a stream goal. I lowered it a little bit because I thought that 25 euros was a bit high, especially because people cannot usually give that much. So I lowered it to about 10 euros now. Again, not mandatory at all. It's just there so that you guys know that if you want to support me, if you want to support the channel, if you like the stream, you can donate. You can donate and help me make my dream come true, essentially. Hey, Theme Park Theme Park. Wow, that is Theme Parker's World. There you go. Welcome to the stream. And welcome, Haidar. Welcome. All right, so shall we get to work? I'm really determined to start this together and end this together at some point tonight. We'll see when. Anyway, so let's get to work. And the first thing we're going to do for that is this will be my only message for the next hour. This is fine. I know you have some things to do because I believe you're coming home from work. So yeah, until then, hopefully my voice can help you make the way back home a little less annoying or long, I guess. Hey Ann, you know how you said to never custom support a wooden coaster? Are you going to custom support the RMC in the medieval section? Really glad that you asked that, because this is literally something that I said in VIP chat. So again, if you want to become a VIP and get basically my daily thoughts about what I'm building, this is where to go. But something I said there was that I'm basically reconsidering doing an RMC and changing it into a Vekoma LSM. The reason for that is that I want to go for France's record for the tallest and fastest coaster in the country. And the second reason is that I really don't want to custom support another wooden structure in general, even though technically the RMCs, the structures are really different, so it would be a completely new challenge, but at the moment I'm not ready to take on such a challenge once again. So the first thing we are going whoa, my voice, what is going on? The first thing we are going to try is to hide a sequencer in there, because that is the way we are going to make this interactive. So let's say something like so, and maybe a little higher, like this. There we go. Can I have some reference, actually? I believe Dutchy has done something of the sort on Bro Nation, so let me find that real quick in Blanco to share. By the way, if you're not in our Discord server, or if you're not in Bro Nation, well, first of all, my Discord server is in the description, as always, and I don't really know where you can find the Bro Nation link, if I'm honest. Let me just try to find... There it is. Beautiful work by Dutchy, by the way. If you happen to pass by, yeah, it's he's really talented, Dutchy. Really, really talented. All right, so this is how it does it. Okay, so basically what I'm doing so far is pretty cool. What I will need is my humans that I've left here. Just gonna borrow you guys for a little bit. There we go. Why is the stream on Thursday this time? Basically just about something that wasn't lining up with my schedule yesterday, so I couldn't stream, and yeah, I ended up moving it to Thursday so I could still stream this this week, essentially. I hope it's not too much of a problem for you guys. It's kind of annoying when it happens, but it is what it is. Alright, then you have some sort of door. It's kind of like the... Actually, can I copy it over? I'm thinking... There we go, that thing. And with this thing as well. Would be nice. There we go. Hey Cryptic, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. That looks so nice, thank you. Thank you so much. Really, really like this project. Recently, I don't know if you guys know JP. He is, I believe, I want to say an American, but I'm not quite sure, but I think he is. He's at least American from the continent of America. But yeah, JP has recently looked at the current version of Belleflore that's on the workshop, so it's the one with Bucking Bronco here in the distance. By the way, look at this view. Can you imagine just like piloting some RC boats here and looking at the rest of the park here in a few months? Crazy stuff, I know. But yeah, he's told me like really, really nice things, and that was the sweetest thing. So if you happen to pass by a little later, my friend, yeah, thank you so much for the nice words that you told me yesterday. So what's your favorite land ride in Belleflore? This is actually something that I say quite often. It is the one that I haven't done yet, and it really is like an actual fact. Like the things that we're going to do together in the upcoming lands are quite mental. Like this is kind of this is what I was saying with to JP actually when we were having the conversation yesterday. He was actually looking at all the custom support for the custom supporting for the Woody, and he really liked it, and he made it really obvious that he liked it, and that was the sweetest thing. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of like an appetizer of sorts. We're just kind of getting started on really crazy things, and when you think about it, so. Of course, I'm going back there, so I'm already doing kind of crazy stuff by changing completely the way this area works for the next episode with the dark ride at the back. But then, everything that will come from... sorry, I'm a child. Every time I say that word, I have to giggle. It's a law. It's written in the law, in the law of the world or whatever. Everything from episode 10 to episode somewhat, I want to say 16, 17, something like that, is going to be something absolutely crazy and huge and a massive commitment. So, yeah. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have rapids over there with a Vekoma LIM that's gonna replace a mine train in the story of the park. So there's gonna be like allusions to that, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Then the episode after that is going to have an STC and a family boomerang in the same episode. Then after that, we're going to have a hotel and something special. By the way, look at the gift shop. You're going to have a little hint as to what I'm going to do alongside the hotel. And after the hotel, we're going to do another split thing. We're going to do basically what is right here. An Arthurian, there you go, I've learned how to say it. An Arthurian castle of sorts. And behind it, we're going to have a sort of spooky forest area with the Vekoma LSM, or the RMC if I change my mind again and decide I want to do the RMC. So yeah, there we go. Let's continue doing our little RC controller thingy, and I'm going to use the yeah, that's not the camera I use with the controller. It's always weird to go back to the controller, if I'm honest. Okay, there we go. And filters. Don't you guys think it's weird that they put sorry, I burped again. That they put filters right here. Like at first when I had early access to the update, I was like, oh, that's so weird. And the one thing that I actually do not like, but apparently it was like this in Planet Coaster 1, is the what's it called? The oh, that's a bit big, isn't it? I feel like Dutchy has got the scaling mod, so that's why it's not working here. That's fine. We can work with something else, like this. Is this better? Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. What was I saying? I don't remember. This is fine. So let's use this wheel. What flat rides have I got planned for the future? I've got a Skyfly coming in episode 10. I'm currently thinking about adding the wheel that I talked about in episode 8. Just because I kind of regret not doing the wheel. I feel like in the lore, like, it doesn't work when only this area is there, but I can see it working once the entire park is there and being like a central focus. Like, can you imagine like looking across the water here and seeing a giant wheel, a giant Ferris wheel? I kind of want to toy with that a little bit, so I'll do that once I'm working on episode 10. But we'll see. We'll see about that. About the rides in the Mexican area, I'm kind of unsure actually. I'm really unsure what I want to do with the flat rides of that land. I really hope that I get a good idea, because this is the only one where I'm really... Wait. I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot. This is what happens when Yan yaps. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I'm an idiot. That's fine. It happens to the best of us. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do flat ride wise regarding the Mexican area. So I'm gonna have to really think about that. Possibly a parachute, actually, now that I think about it. We'll see. Parachute ride might be a little too big, but I feel like it might work as well, and it's still something that gets added to the park, so why not? And I don't know. Usually I work with 2 flat rides now. That's not true. This one only has 1. And it's not technically a flat ride. It's more like a play structure in the park's lore, but you know, you get what I mean. So So yeah, I don't know. We shall see. Flat rides is something that is a little more flexible. What I can tell you though is that with the Arthurian area, Carmarthen, it's called, it's going to have a. I actually don't know what it's called, but you know, it's like they have one at Parc Astérix. They have oh my goodness, what is it called? It's like this this magic carpet? Is it a magic carpet? I feel like it's right. I feel like it is what it is. Okay. So what I'm doing now is it's kind of ridiculous, I know, but I'm basically hiding the rotating platform, and this is the best way we could do it. I don't think I have. Oh, actually, do you fit in this box? No, you don't, do you? No, you don't. Okay. But yeah, this is these are my plans so far regarding the flat rides. Again, like, people think I really planned these. I actually just kind of wing it. There we go. And now it's all the way back to here. We're gonna have to do that with every single one, but that's fine. It's totally fine. So I wanted to do this and add a sign pole, please. There it is. You're a bit big. Hope you guys appreciate the OG Planet Coaster soundtrack. It's always a classic. Hey, Lord Farquaad, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I kind of missed it here. Best thing about I literally went on yapping for quite a little bit. I've missed quite a lot, I realized. The best thing about having a Bluetooth headset is being able to listen to Yan while making the bed. Ah, yeah. Usually, I mean, it's pretty rare that I watch something from YouTube on TV, but when I do, it's the greatest thing because I can hear it throughout my whole bedroom, and it's really great. I really recommend it. Anyway, okay, right. So I've seen that. I changed my mind and pick a number 1030. I want message for that long. 16 because 1608. Why am I more excited for a hotel than the STC? You know why. You do know why. That's because there's a bit of a surprise with that, and yeah, I'm really excited to start the hotel. I feel like the hotel is going to be something really unique that I'm pretty sure no one has done yet. Oh, technically they have. Okay, well, so not the most unique thing, but I'm still really excited. This will be my first time, so I'm technically like really excited. Oh, that's big purple. I don't like that. All right, let's copy Dutchie. You asked us in your American video, what is this mysterious object in the gift shop? This is related to episode 9. I've told this on stream, but if you guys don't want to be spoiled, I won't tell you. But it's something related to episode 9. I'm again going to try really hard to get episode 9 out next week. I'm going to work like crazy. We will see if if that works or not. It could work. But yeah. So if you're curious, actually you're a member, Farquaad, so you can literally check out the latest members post to figure out what it is. because I've talked about it. You were talking about a change in the recent update you don't like. Oh yes! Let me illustrate right there. Let's say that. I want to use that. There we go. That's what I don't like. I don't like this cluttering my space. Granted, I've probably forgotten it works like that on Planet Coaster 1, and apparently it was like that on Planet Coaster 1. But for a year and a half, let's say, that Planet Coaster 2 has come out, I've learned to work with the game without having this clutter the lower part of my screen, which I really don't like. And I've found a way to avoid having that, and it's to open the terrain tab and then advanced moving. Usually it works well with an object like this, you know. So if you guys are bothered by that, this is also something you can do. Alright, let's change this a little bit so we can have a little place where we can put a coin. Like so. Hey, Dark Ride will be a masterpiece. Thank you so much, miss. And yeah, I really like what I'm doing with the Dark Ride so far. It's honestly a really special one. Like, and it's something a little more technologically and budget-wise ambitious. Because so far we've been working our way up towards our day and age, but what is really interesting is that Vapeur sur Rail has been reimagined in 2025. Well, it reopened in 2025 as Vapeur sur Rail. Before it was more of a patchwork area with many different many different themes and rides, but now it's all unified around that French Industrial Revolution theme. So yeah. Oh my god, I missed this. How did I miss this? I'll be right there, Fahrenheit. Sorry, I'm working my way up. As always, I'm just trying to get these things going, and it's always a bit hard to work with like keeping up with the chat and building at the same time. But thank you, Hendrik. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 10. How do you say that in English? I have it in French here because my account is in French. But I'm French. This is literally the biggest proof that I'm French. Gifted memberships, thank you so much. Yes, so many people. 10 people, in fact. Wow. Saving big bucks this week on food and gasoline due to staying home sick. Time to be generous. Yeah, thank you so much. You're actually so generous with the 10s. Yeah, so Fahrenheit, you were asking why not the thing Digital Dan does where he just makes a custom kiddie flat rides. Yeah, with the moving platforms. Not my thing. Especially with flat rides, I'd rather have things where I can see guests enjoying them. And I feel like it's better, like, sure, it adds kinetic energy and all, but I don't know, it's really not my, my thing. I respect people that do that, by the way. I really like what Blue Jay does, for example, with custom flat rides. I think he's very talented at doing them, and other things as well. But yeah, I'm really impressed with what he can do with custom flat rides, and yeah, it's really wildly impressive, if I'm honest. All right, so. Let's call this air-sea boat control. There we go. And we're going to have to link our moving platform that we've hid right there. There we go. And it's not going to be any hard sequence. Essentially, the only thing that we want is when activating this thing, we want the wheel to turn here and the boat that's going to be in the marina to turn as well. So I think the next step would be to duplicate that. I feel like I'm going quite fast, so let me catch up with the chat a little bit. Hey EK Frills, nice to see you. Hey Nude Tennis. Oh, Noud? Nude? Not nude, I hope. Welcome to the stream. I'm stupid. Some random gamer, welcome to the stream. I think he's building his realistic mega park and it's Livestream 11. Yes, you're very perceptive. Do you have a theme for my park? Literally anything that you want. It should be mine to decide. It should be yours. It's your thing. It's your way to express yourself. So yeah, you should do the thing that you feel closest to. I feel like. All right, let's copy these. I feel like I need to move that somewhere. There we go. I feel like we need to have like 4. 4 is nice. Wait, where's my? Oh yeah, yeah, of course, because I've hidden the thing over there. This is why it's. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna love it. I'm going to love it. Personally, I'm really intrigued about what Bailando will be like. Oh yeah. Bailando is the dance school dark ride that I wanted to do, right? Yeah. Yeah, plans change. So basically, I did those plans before we knew we were gonna have the STC and the Vekoma Boomerang. And so now it's kind of obvious that I'm going to go for a Vekoma Boomerang and a what's it called? And an STC, you know, it's like the obvious combo, right? So, yeah, so Bailando, unfortunately, even though I really like the concept behind that ride, I remember, like, it's pretty old. I wanted to do it in Marvelous Realms initially, the series that I started when Planet Coaster 2 was announced. Started and ended, like, after 2 episodes, unfortunately, but I feel like it's kind of infamous thanks to that, and a lot of people know me thanks to Marvelous Realms, so, you know, it is what it is. Free is nice, right? Free, wait. It didn't copy this. Ah, come on. I'm doing everything wrong right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so all of this is individual. Okay. I messed up. It happens. It is what it is. Alright. Let's do it again. So yeah, Bailando is not happening, and instead it's gonna have a Vekoma family boomerang called Ofranda, which is a really typical thing that Mexican people do when someone has died. You can see it in the movie Coco from Pixar. And I'm gonna take a lot of inspiration from Coco with the Realm of the Dead and everything, and it's gonna tie a lot better than Bailando ever would have into the storyline of the land. Essentially, the storyline of the land is that there's this excavation sites in La Serpiente, which is the name of our village. I don't know if you guys have noticed, by the way, the theme of Belleflore in general is villages. I can't remember who asked a long time ago, but someone asked that when I was still working on Quintessa Park, and I said the theme of the next park was going to be villages. This is Belleflore. This is what it is. So yeah. Oh yeah, right. I have to. I've totally forgotten that I had to write you guys down. Thanks for reminding me that I need to write you guys down, miss. I've totally, well, actually missed it. Thank you so much. My goodness. I'm trying to go a little too fast, I realize, so yeah, it was a bit hard. It was a bit hard. Then I had wonky builder 16 with the 2 pounds, I believe. Yep. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 bum. Ba da ba ba bum. There we go. And for good measure, we're going to put Hendrik as well. Hendrik. There we go. With 10 gifted subs. There we go. Thanks again to all 3 of you. You're really generous, and it's always a pleasure to see you guys are really invested in what I do. Anyway, let's catch up to the chat because I've missed so much. My parents are in the room and I don't want to disturb them. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but so that's okay. No way! It's the Yan! I love your videos! What are you doing right now? Playing Planet Coaster 2? I'm kidding, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I'm basically doing a RC boats place because I just had this idea by seeing a lot of people do it on Bro Nation. And I thought it was a really neat idea, so yeah, I'm trying that out. I'm hoping that basically doing it to basically start it and finish it this stream because it's gonna be a tiny project. But I felt like it really fits in this area, so yeah, I've just removed 3 tables from where it was. I could re-add them here, you know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. Do 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 do. Do do do. Ba-dum bum. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum bum. There we go. So yeah, this is basically what I'm doing right now. But thank you for saying you love my videos. And thank you for stopping by. Good evening, Hugo. Welcome to the stream. And Liam as well. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I forgot to greet you. For the thing where you put the coin in the water piece might be fitting. I don't know. It might be a bit big. Because I don't have the scaling mod. I mean, you don't either, but you know. What was there before Fiskeshusten? Basically, what is around the park at the moment? It's kind of this like nature pathway that is going around the domain. So yeah, this is what was everywhere before the park was even there. And right now, obviously, I know what's going to link the two I want to say coast, but that's not exactly what it is. The two places, the two lands, and so I didn't do a bridge going down, but you can imagine that there was some stairs going down to the natural path and taking you around the domain as well. So yeah, that's what's happening here. Hey Just Cry, welcome to the stream. Lily is having zoomies right now. Oh, it's fun. Or not, depending on how hard she zooms, I guess. I'm on call with a friend, so I might have to leave stream and come back later, so bye for now. This is fine. Catching up. Heyo, we are back in my favorite area. Well, yes, we are. Welcome, Lazar Dog. Nice to see you. I don't mind. That just means that the next episode will bring us the park's premiere dark ride. Yeah, actually, since there won't be a dark ride in La Serpiente in the Mexican area, I've decided to put a dark ride, a shooting ride, in fact, in the Arthurian area instead of the Mac launched family spinner. So yeah, oh, I'm spitting in my mic. This is not really great. Hey, hola, Loudleaf Gaming. How are you doing, my friend? And hello, Vampiro. Nice to see you. We have an official mod of the Frontier Unlocked Discord server. Nice to see you. So nice to have you along, man. Alright, so I feel like... Oh no, now that I've copied those over... Well, actually, how many does Dutchy have? He has quite a lot, actually. And I just realized that he has those little yellow thingies. So let's actually copy Dutchy. Oh no, actually, it doesn't look that good. No, I actually like it like that. Yeah, it's better. It's better. What kind of food do they have at Sandy's Diner and Captain Forson's restaurant? Basically, I'm pretty sure I went into Captain Forson. It's basically a whole seafood in general. I didn't go into too much detail because I don't know anything about seafood, if I'm honest. So yeah, I kind of let you guys imagine what you could eat here. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, salmon and that kind of stuff. Scandinavian specialties in general, that's the idea. And it's like a premium restaurant. Like, this is like a real proper restaurant, whereas Sandy's Diner is much more... It's still a proper restaurant, but it's more the diner experience. You know, it's like burgers, it's like this is supposed to be bacon, fries, you know, your really classic diner thingy, and slices of pie and that kind of thing. Coffee is also a thing that they serve. So yeah, that's milkshake might be one as well. So yeah, all of the above. And usually when I put that kind of menu in, is just because I'm not feeling doing a whole menu, but sometimes I will, and you'll have like really tasty stuff here. So we shall see. We shall see. Maybe at some point. I don't know when, but maybe at some point I'll do another menu, I'm sure. Hey Nilis, welcome to the stream. Opened Reddit and the first post I saw was Dutchy's RC boats. Great, yeah. They're great, honestly. They're really great. They're really doing the greatest thing. I feel like if I look at Dutchy's, actually, I feel like there's a sort of dial. Oh, they're the colors of the boats. Oh, that is so smart. I want to steal that. Most of the stream is going to be me wanting to steal stuff, so that's going to be really fun. It's free enough. I feel like it is, yeah. I feel like blue, red, green. RGB, literally. Let's do RGB. So this one would be green. Is it like... Yeah, okay. So green, yeah. Have it at 47, so it doesn't stick out, but just a little bit. Yeah, that's great. I like that. Okay, let's do it on this one. So this will be... Nope. Didn't duplicate. There we go. This will be red. Oh, that's a bit too bright. Let's do carmine. Okay, with 48. I think I even did 47. Let's do 47. There we go. Awesome. And then I'm gonna have to work out how to do the little dial thing. I think I have an idea how to do it, but I just want to make sure I get these right first. And this one will be blue. There we go. RGB, red, green, blue. Perfect. Look at this. Yeah, that's looking a little more proper now. Did you double check that the other rotators are hidden? This is actually what I was going to check before I did whatever I did. Honestly, I can't remember. So the green one is the one that we did, right? Yeah, it ends up in the what's it called? In the shop. This one is going to end up here. So we're just gonna have to do it right here. Yep, great. And it's a great call as well because I'm gonna have to link those to the sequencers that we have inside those boxes. What's better in your opinion, Fiskeshusten in the morning or at night? I don't know, both are fine. Let's check it out once I'm finished doing these. Where does it land? Can't see it. Oh yeah, that's the wrong one. Okay. Oh, this one is hidden. Great! Is it? Well, technically it's not. Come on, who is going to go all the way there? I'm gonna do it, because otherwise people are going to be really annoying with me. I don't know. I know personally that if someone didn't take that that much care to hide something, I'm going to notice, so I don't want you guys to notice. And you will notice anyway, because I'm still going to take care of it all. Yeah, so let's check out Fiskeshusten at night. Oh, there we go. I really like it at night with Borealis's whole lighting package. I think it's really nice. It has a nice vibe. It really has a nice vibe. So, yeah, that's cool. And now for morning. let's say 8. Yeah, 8 was 9. What was nice? Oh yeah, oh that's cool. I don't think I've ever been to Fiskesjusten while it was morning like this. I don't think I've ever seen anything of the park while it was that early in the morning. But that looks really cool. I'm gonna have to go morning actually. Yeah, I like morning better. My default time is 1 p.m. My big hope when the park is done is that I'm going to release it as a file that goes throughout the day, if that makes any sense. Like started at whenever the day actually starts in the game. I think it's not in the game, but like in the on the park board at the entrance. So yeah, let's start like leave you guys enter the park at 9, and then have it loop at 11 p.m. so that you guys can actually experience the day passing by. I feel like it's going to be very, very immersive if I do so. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to try to do something like that. Don't mind if you'd rather not say spoilers, but will Camtasia World have a larger... Yes, they will have a larger scale version of the park's lands, like way larger in fact. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, Camtasia Park is tiny. Like, it's actually tiny. I'm pretty sure in Belleflore you could fit like 3 Camtasia Parks. I'm actually pretty positive. Yeah, you can literally fit 3 Camtasia Parks. It's that big, or that small. It depends on. Like this to me is like a proper sized park, in my opinion. Like this is realistic. But yeah, that's it is what it is. So I yeah, definitely like larger. It's not so much that it's going to be larger, it's more that it's going to fit my ambitions, if that makes any sense. Camtasia fit in my main street and western area of my queendom. Yeah, they're big though, like the western area is massive of the queendom. Do you think you could change your plans for Belleflore depending on the next DLC? Maybe. I will not add parades. Like, this is not something that I want to do for Belleflore. I want to have that for Camtasia World, but not for Belleflore. I don't think it's that type of park. But depending on what they add, ride-wise, if they add any rides, it's possible that I change my plans once again. It's always like that, you know. It's you have to ride the wave, if that makes any sense. Either that, or I'm going to do another standalone build like I did with Tropical Blast, the wing coaster, last Thursday. God, that was a week ago already. Crazy. So yeah, so possible, not very likely, but possible. I feel like the one thing that could make me change my mind about... This is going a little loud. The one thing that could change my mind about the last coaster in particular is if we get a striker. If we do get a striker, I might go for a striker. But we shall see, Is it in your plans to do like a stage show or something like that? Not like an actual stunt show or whatever, but the only show that we have is right here that is going to be introduced in the next episode. This is basically something that happens every hour from 11 to 6. Basically just a show where they sing some French songs and all that French variety. It's yeah, it's simple, but I feel like it works for the area and for the type of park. I don't feel like they would have a lot of budget for shows, but the one thing that I will have is a big fireworks show for the summertime, which is going to be in the middle of the lake. That much I do know is going to be coming to the park. But actual stage show with like a massive venue and everything, this is not something that I'm interested in doing, and I don't think I will ever do. I don't know. I've always said like, oh, I'll never do this, I'll never do that, and then I end up doing whatever that is at some point. But yeah, I don't really feel like I will. But again, we shall see. Anyway, concrete. My darling concrete is now recolorable. So now we're going to need a perimeter for our tiny boats. Hi-end, since the tip you told me to build, I have been building non-stop since I forced myself to start, and I continue building till the end. Exactly, yeah. When you're not, like, and thank you for saying that, I'm not crazy doing that, but yeah, basically, doing and occupying your brain will open some... It's stupid, but it sounds like very, very stupid, but it will actually open some parts of your brain, and it's the greatest thing ever. Like when you actually do realize that you're able to do whatever you like thanks to forcing you to play. And again, I'm not like forcing you to play, but you know, it's more about wanting to play and not being able to find something to do, but wanting to play. You know what I mean? I feel like this was how you felt, how a lot of people feel, to be fair. And yeah, just opening the game, doing, I don't know, the most random thing or whatever, doing a wall, doing a placing benches, placing lights, placing bins. You know, the stupidest stuff, the most easy stuff ever. It's going to occupy your brain, it's going to get you in the mood. I always try to start with something small, even though right now I'm kind of doing something small at the end of my day, but that's different, you know. But you know, always start with something small, and just to get your brain going. You know, your brain is a muscle, and you have to exercise as much as you can. And yeah, this is how you get your brain, your creative juices flowing. That's the whole idea. So I'm really glad that you're happy with that. So thank you for giving me feedback on that advice. I know that I will continue telling people that. I can continue telling people that, because so many people actually tell me, oh yeah, I don't know what to build. Should I build this? Should I build that? I believe earlier in my stream, someone even told me, like, what theme should my park be, and it's the same thing, you know, like, get building, just try something. Try something. Don't let others build or imagine something for you. Imagine it, you know. Like, you're all right here tonight in the chat. You're all very capable of creativity, and the sad part is that society doesn't want you to believe that you can, but you actually can. And I want to encourage that with, I don't know, my channel, my live streams, my Discord server. I don't like whining. I don't like people who whine about, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. You can. Just think you can't. Kind of want to be motivational in a sense, now that I think about it. Oh my god, the chat is not going by. Oh my goodness. I just sort other things out, so we'll be going now. See you, Shane. Sorry I've missed it, probably, and you're long gone by now, but it's fine. But I mean specifically like the Western area and the Viking area with similar vibes. Everything is going to be reimagined, if that's what you meant. Like it's going to be larger, but everything is going to be reimagined. Like the essence of every single area is going to be reimagined and closer either to my original vision or to something more ambitious. By the way, it's not a Western area, it's a Mexican area. It's Mexican mining town. It's not really Western. You could argue it is. I choose to say that it's not. But yeah, it's gonna be something a lot more special than what it was, and still using the main theme from the DLCs and the game, but like really creating universes out of those. So something that I want to do is basically imagine that they're actual characters in the Blanco universe, and imagine a backstory for every single one of them, and why their franchise is in Camtasia world, essentially. So that's going to be really interesting to do. Bam, 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 bam. A great idea would be a nighttime spectacular, like a water show or a drone show would be cool. Water show not possible at night, just because, you know, water doesn't really work well at night in general. Weather effects like really don't show at night, so that's a shame. I would have loved to do something like, I don't know, Aquanura or what have you. So that's out of the question. Same with drone shows. Doable technically. Painful to do. I won't do it. So I'm just gonna do a fireworks show instead. Oh. Well, that's cool. I can't pick a favorite track out of any J.J. Ibsen thing, honestly. Like, it's so good, it's so nostalgic as well. It's actually really, really cool. Such creativity you have. Can't wait to see the finished project. Me too, me too. It's taking a long time, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. Thank you, Dave's. Dave's Dragon. That's a cool name. Thank you for joining, by the way. Where was Camtasia Park inspired of? Like what country? Just the Blanco country, essentially. It's supposed to be set in the fictional country of Blanco, where they speak Blanco and all that. That was the whole idea behind the park, which is why the name of the park is Camtasia Park. Camtasia means mascot in the Blanco language. Bam, 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 bam. Could Belleflore get an EDM festival in a field nearby? Do you think I have like infinite time? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Belleflore and I love working on it, but like I want it to be over as soon as possible. I don't want it to go on forever. I want it to be a finished project as soon as possible. Just because like I've been working on this for almost a year now. And like continuously. At this point last year, I was in the process of starting the Viking area for Camtasia Park, I believe. which is like crazy to think about. Like Contessa Park was almost done at this point last year. It's not the same kind of project, granted, but you know, still makes you think. Like, am I slow? I am slow. It is a fact. Like, I'm actually quite a slow builder. But you know, still. Belleflore land. Tomorrow floor. Belquant 5. Thanks for the gifted membership. Oh yeah, you received it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Stu, welcome to the stream. Live Frontier changes the guest queue tolerances and removes the 12k guest capacity limit. Guess not jumping in line because of a 20+ minute wait is absurd and megaparks feel empty at the moment. I don't know, I haven't really opened the park at the moment, so I have no idea. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I missed so much. Most effective thing is choosing pieces, and from that it's very easy to build. Exactly, yeah. Hey Jan, what should I theme my 17,000 feet coaster to? I don't know. Can you even feed something, like theme something that long? I don't know. Yeah, right. You're just being silly, Wonky. You know, I really miss some smaller flat rides and track rides in the game. A lot of parks are smaller rides as filler, but if you want to build a small low-budget park, big rides feel too grand. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, and this is why the original area of this park was so small at first. Like it's really hard to have a compact space, essentially. I feel like I still did quite a good job, honestly, with the original land of this place. And even Alpenstadt. Alpenstadt is like really compact, with avalanche, with the bobsled, the mini golf. Then you have the car ride, Oktoberfest. Then you have the beer garden. I feel like it's very well used space, and I'm really happy with what I've done. Fiskeskysten as well, but Fiskeskysten like puts a big emphasis on theming and immersion and all that. So it's different, in my opinion. Same with, I mean, it's gonna be different in the canyon area, but like with the town area, it was more about immersion from when it was built. The western town, when it was in western town, it was already very much into what's it called? Into immersion, whereas you know, Alpenstadt was much more a right. So this one is the other one. Oh, I'm gonna have to find it again. That's fine. I think it's right there. Anywhere. There it is. So, yeah. Hey, 10 pilots. I almost missed you there. Hey, SK Dog. Welcome to the stream as well. Opa's Rodelbahn is so cool. It really is. I love it so much. Like, it's such a simple ride, but it works so well. And I really do love it as well. And the fact that it's really unique as well, like, makes it, in my opinion. Alright. And it's right there. While I'm at it, I'm going to change the animation of those to, I don't know, let's all put them at slow for now, and we'll see if we have to change anything. Slow, there we go. Yeah, how was the concert last weekend? Yeah, because that was why I didn't stream. If you guys didn't know, I went to the Clair Obscur concert, and that was like absolutely amazing. A little short. I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but you know it's fine. I know the lead singer is pregnant actually, so that was completely understandable, and you know we're all human beings, and we all love what those people do, so we're very understanding. But I have to admit that I wanted it to go on for longer, and I was expecting it to go on for longer actually. So so yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My free mates who went with me absolutely loved it as well, and it was a really nice boys' night out. And another thing that I really enjoyed is that I got to drive all the way to Lille, which is a bit of a ride away from where I am. So so yeah, it's really nice. It was really nice to drive actually, and for a long time. I don't get to drive that often, and I hope that it will change in the recent. In the coming, I don't know, weeks, months, who knows, we'll see. But yeah. And how about you, Dan? How was the Lord of the Rings concerts? Please make the Gulpy area a soda jungle. I'm not taking any requests, Wonky, and you know that I always have really great ideas. It's not gonna be that, but you'll still love the idea. Drone show on Planet Coaster 2, how do you do that? It's really hard to explain, but basically a lot of moving platforms. If you can do something with, if you can do a custom mini golf with the moving platforms, you can pretty much do anything you want. So so yeah, that's the idea. Nukem Tasso is only vanilla or could be magic surprise? I'm not sure what you're saying here, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be vanilla. I don't know what you mean by magic surprise. What I can say is that I'm not using any mods. Custom media? Perhaps someday. Probably not for Camtasso World though, so yeah. Oh my god, I've missed so much. No, the Camtasso makes sense. Why? Hello, Twanak. Welcome to the stream. My favorite part of Camtasso Park was the log flume and that area. Yeah, I liked it. But this is probably the area where I cut a lot of my ideas, unfortunately. So so I'm gonna have to change that a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna be a little smart about it and use those. I still have that one selected now. Okay. So yeah, hopefully I'm able to change a lot of. There we go. This is how you do it. Change, well, not change, but like add a lot of my cut content ideas for that park. I hope that this is something that I'm able to do. Again, we shall see, but I think it's definitely doable. Look at that! So cute! I like that. I feel like it should be a little bit bigger though. Bum, 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 bum. 125, that's cool. take a quick sip of water. Hey Upper, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, man. Are you building RC ships? Yes, this is what I'm doing. This is kind of something that is trendy at the moment in the Planet Coaster community for some reason. So I wanted to have a stab at it as well. And just because I kind of don't want to spoil you guys. Oh no, the music stopped. It happens a lot, actually. I don't know why it happens a lot with Apple Music, or I don't know, Opera GX. Who knows? But yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's kind of a trendy thing at the moment in the Planet Coaster community to do RC controlled ships. RC controlled ships, yeah, remote controlled ships. So I really want to put my spin on it, and I thought it was a great idea to fill that empty space in Fiske Houston. So yeah, this is what we are doing this evening. And there we go. You're not a slow builder, Yan. I'm trying not to be, but I'm still quite a slow builder. I feel like I am a slow builder, but I work so much on the game that people don't feel like I am. But I am. I actually am. Like today I've only, beside what we're doing on stream tonight, and today I've only done like one scene of my dark ride, which is like not a lot at all. Yeah, that's cute. Look at this. So cute. I love it. Hey, Makeshift. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Sadly couldn't join at the start because I was at. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we are as long as we're going, you're all good. Venlem mascot, not DLC. No, we will have the DLCs. Of course we're gonna have the DLCs. I mean, come on. Have you seen the mascots in those DLCs? Of course we are. It's still called Camtasso Park, so every mascot that has or doesn't have a theme, we're still going to do it. And one thing that I do want to do is add basically add a ton of what I couldn't well, I was about to say Planet Coaster 1. No, what I couldn't add in Camtasso Park 1. Well, Camtasso Park period actually. Okay. So, you know, mascots like Gulpy, like Cosmic Cow, Chief Beef, even the basic mascots, Queen Splash and King Coaster, I really want to do something for them. So, yeah. Really excited to start that park. There's gonna be a bit of a delay between the two parks. After Belleflore, as I've said before quite a lot, I am going to take not a break in the sense that I'm going to stop the videos, but I'm going to do other types of videos, more standalone videos to grow the channel before I can continue working on other parks and more ambitious things. I feel like parks don't do well. Park series don't do as well as the standalone videos, unfortunately, even though they take like so long compared to the videos that honestly kind of don't take that long. So So yeah, I'm going to do that after Belleflore. Okay, and now we're going to have a 2-meter thin one. Like really, really thin. If you want to cooperate, please, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry about that. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. And there is also the possibility that Planet Coaster 2, Planet Zoo 2 is going to be revealed in a few days, actually, at the beginning of June. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for that. We shall see. Look at this! This is so cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it so much. Jesus, something for what's next right here exclusively. I've literally done that the whole stream. But welcome to the stream. I think you should replace O+ with an SLC. Oh no, blasphemy. Absolute blasphemy. Alright, let's look at this. Look at it! It's so cute! I love it. I love it so much. Okay, this is great. I love it. I love it. It's actually really great. I forgot to do the speed thing. I'll do it later. That's fine. No, I'll do it now. Otherwise I'll forget. Where do you get the inspiration from? Wow. Great question. Usually divine inspiration. No, it's not it. I don't know. It just comes and goes, and it's not something that's constant, but it happens. You know, it happens kind of randomly, and I'm thankful when it does, and it's okay when it doesn't. And the one thing that I can say is that I don't wait for it. Like that's a fact. That's for sure. I never wait for inspiration to do something. If I have an idea, it usually starts with an idea, and I act on it. You know, I don't wait for it to, you know, become something bigger in my mind or whatever. No, when I have an idea, I continue working with it. I write it down first of all. This is very, very important. But yeah, it's always hard to say when where I get my inspiration, because I kind of don't really. It just comes naturally in the sense that, you know, I'll see something and I'll be like, oh yeah, that works for that project or this project, or, you know, those kind of things. So, you know, it's there's no method to it, is what I'm saying essentially. And I hope that's not a disappointment, because there's no magic way to do what I do. It's just like put in the work and be passionate about what you do, and that's like 90% of the job done. I swear, it's literally all that is. Oh yeah, I like that. I like where this is going. See, for example, I need something to have different speed, essentially, for my boats. I had no idea where I was going with this, and still, there it is. And it works well. Like, I think, at the very least, it works well. And that's the whole point. Like, keep. You can plan all you want. You know, you can save a lot of inspiration. You can have a lot of reference pictures for, I don't know, real life stuff that you want to take inspiration from, or art stuff as well, or video game stuff. Reference can take many forms in general, but the actual fun in the game is playing and getting things done. And so that's always what I will recommend to people. Don't think about it too hard, just build. If you hit a roadblock, it is fine. As you build, you will figure it out. It's literally as easy as that. People really overcomplicate the process of building in this game. And it's genuinely not that hard. A lot of content creators will make you think that it's hard. It's not. It's genuinely not. It's so simple. But you must put in the work, it's true. And Planko and laziness just don't go along. So yeah. Be prepared to work, essentially. But yeah, anyway. All that to say, eat your veggies, kids. And I would like a tiny, tiny basic shape if I can. At the top of this, like a half circle. If I can, of course. No, I think it's going to be too big. It is, but I can do this. You see, it's all about happy accidents. You want to do something, it doesn't work, but it works for something else? That's okay, put it in. I can't remember who said that. I believe it was Lord Farquaad, actually, who was there in the stream earlier, in the stream chat. But he said I was the Bob Ross of Planet Coaster, and I loved it. Like, I love that comment. It's such a nice compliment, by the way. I've really appreciated it, and I really take it to heart. But I really like Bob Ross, and I really like how simple everything feels thanks to Bob Ross. And it's true. It's true. Like, painting, as long as you put in the work, and you don't need tutorials. You know, you can do whatever you like. Just work it out. It's genuinely that simple. All right, so we have our thing. I kind of want to put numbers, but I kind of don't, so let's not. What will the main coaster of this area be? Are you kidding me, Jovencito? Like, this is all... Come on. Come on. It's already right there. What do you mean? You gotta be kidding me. Hey, Marilyn, nice to see you. Lord of the Rings was incredible, hearing the violins ringing out across the hall during the ride of the... Oh, yes, that must be crazy. I have to watch them again, actually. It's been a while since I watched Lord of the Rings. Did you have any real-life inspiration for the Mac Megalite in Belleflore? Yes, of course. My biggest inspiration was every Mac Mega that they've done, which is 2, really. It's Alpina Blitz at Nigloland, and oh, I can't remember the other one. Storm? Is it Storm? I believe it's Storm. Storm and yeah, at Etnaland. So that's Storm. Yes, it is. So those were the 2 inspirations that I draw. That I drawed? Drew. That I drew from. Pfft, English. Am I right? Okay. Look at this. It's so cute. I love it. Hey Yama, welcome to the stream. Yeah, and I don't mean to be weird, but I'm a sucker for good narrating voice, and I think your voice sounds awesome. You're blessed with an awesome voice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know that it is a true perk. Did I like my voice is an actual perk to like everything that I do in general. So I've known from a very young age that I wanted to do something with my voice, whatever it was. I tried to do a lot. Like at first, when I was really young, I wanted to do radio, and I think that's when I started to get involved. Well, involved, not really involved, but like interested in voice work in general. And I didn't end up going to radio. I feel like I felt like it was a bit passé, really quick. So I kind of quickly abandoned that idea. But from there, I would say about 2010 to 2011, something like that. I started actually trying to sing. And since then I've been singing for about, let's say, 15 years, and I've cultivated that. I would say I'm an alright singer, but yeah, I feel like training your voice is something really important, especially for what I do. And I'm really fortunate that I have knowledge that I've gathered along the years from, I don't know, voice actors, actors, singers, all those kind of people, to really work on how to be. It's not really eloquence. It's not to be eloquent, but you know how to. Because I'm not, like, I'm literally searching for my words right now. It's much more how to feel alright whilst talking a ton, or narrating a ton, or recording voiceovers for the videos and such. It's all about the diaphragm and all that, and it's a big amount of work, you know, to figure out. But I like it. I like this part of the job. I feel like it's very fascinating because it's something that a lot of people just don't care about. And it helps me do a lot of crazy stuff. So yeah. But thank you so much for saying that. Hey NH, sorry. Like I'm where even is my chat? Oh no, I haven't missed all that much. Actually I have. Oh my goodness. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Let's like rapid fire through all of these. Will we make the interactive lockers with the arcades? No. Will we get Yan toilets? Not in this part. Awesome boat. Thank you. Also welcome to the stream, SK Dog. I love it when people build really tiny things in Planet Coaster for some reason. Me too. I'm a sucker for those. Oh, that humming is making me snooze. What is this ASMR? Hey, you said it yourself. I have a nice voice, Yama. Can we do like a poll or something to put our name in the cute little ship? Well, you know what? We still have the donation goal. For the next 3 people who will donate anything, really. The next 3 people who will donate anything towards the donation goal will get their names on the ships. How's that? Hey Sarkin Yogos or Hogos? I don't know, but welcome. I think watching your streams makes me build better. Really? Well, that's cool. Because I'm sure as hell not doing tutorials, so if I'm able to help you by doing something else, I guess that's cool. Really nice to hear, though. Oh yeah, it's not censored at all. There we go. How's this looking? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. What's your favorite part of this theme park thus far? This is always what I say. It's not. It's what I haven't built yet. So, to me, I feel like my favorite parts will be the ones that I build last. So it'll likely be the hotel and the Arthurian area. I feel like those two will be extremely special, and I'm really excited to start working on them. Especially the Arthurian area. I feel like it's a theme that I wanted to do for very long, and it's gonna be real special, I think. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. This is the only thing that I don't like when building tiny things. Having to fiddle around with the camera. Yeah, that's good. There we go. So the idea is that the green one is going to go really slow. The red one is going to go the fastest. And the blue one is going to be going medium. So let's actually change that. How does fast look? Loop. Yeah, okay, that's kind of real fast. How about medium? Medium's good. Medium's good. I like it. Let's have this to medium as well. Since when are you streaming on Thursdays? Since I have things to do on a Wednesday, so I scheduled it on Tuesday to make sure that you guys don't get confused. I'm back and I agree, building is way easier than it seems. You just need to put in dedication. This is how far behind I am on chat. You are talking about something that I've talked about like 15 minutes ago, and I'm only catching up. Then been a while. How's it been? Is this a new park? No more water park? Where have you been? I have nothing to complain about now. What do you mean? What do you mean? Where have you been? But welcome to the stream. Hello. Yeah, catch up. Catch up to the episodes of Belleflore, man. Understanding that building takes a lot of time makes it much more enjoyable. I guess so, but it's also kind of daunting in that way. I wanted to move that to very slow. There we go. Like it's very daunting in that way, in my opinion. All right. So this is medium. I feel like I want something. It looks like it's drifting on the water. I love it. Yeah, that's fun. I like it. You shouldn't care if you spend hours on end on something small. It's a game, unwind and have fun. Exactly, yes. The Mexican area, I meant. Hold on. We make the interactive lockers with arcades? I don't know what you're on about. I'm sorry. Understanding the building. Oh yes, I've read that. Hey, Mr. Papa Bear, welcome to the stream. I think this game is easier when you still have a spark of being a child in you. That is so true. It's just a big box of building blocks, exactly, that you can do anything with. And if you just use a spark of imagination, that is exactly how I feel, and that's so true. You're actually so right. Actually, Yelp in the Blitz is an intimate layout, but the park director, like that. Yes, but you know that's how Mac Megas have. So actually, yes, but that's like the story. You know that the story is that they went to Intamin, wanted them to have new trains. Intamin said no, so they went to Mac, and Mac said yes. We can actually mimic the same layout with our trains, and the rest is history. And I think this is how Mac Megas have been born. And while they were working on Up in the Blitz, they also worked on Storm, which is actually the first, or at least the Mega that is opened first. This, however, is the in Belleflore's timeline. This is the first Mac Mega. So the conversation about Intamin and all. This was had with Belleflore in this universe. Anyway, I wanted it to be a little further. Okay, no, that just looks a bit stupid now. Yeah, the closest it is, the slowest it'll look. So I feel like having it be like so. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's fun. We could have it like circle a lighthouse or something. Who's that? I think it's Makeshift. Hey, Makeshift, thank you so much for the £2. What is my chat doing? There we go. Thank you so much for the £2. So Makeshift, you have a... Oh, and Hendrik has... has gifted a membership as well. And it's Yama who got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. So you guys can name the boats. Hendrik, you choose which color first. Can you make it Boaty Mac Boatface instead of my name? I think that'll be too long, but we'll try. We shall try for sure. Where is this? I've missed so much. Whoever gifted this sub, thank you. Yeah, that was Hendrik. Okay, that's cool. I've got some cool noises I can do. My sleeve and I'm thinking of doing voice acting, possibly get monsters. Cool. I actually like it that you take your time for chat. Yeah, like this is why I like streaming. I started streaming because my videos, the format that I do is much more narrative, as you know. So I don't really have that opportunity to really spend some time with my community, and I feel like it's a great way to catch up with my community, and Bodhi my MacBook Bodhi my I cannot say that Bodhi Mac Boat Face. There we go. Might be a possibility. But yeah, this is why I like streaming, and this is why I started streaming in the first place. I really wanted a way to be to talk regularly with my community, and yeah, Booty Let's do it as a two-parter. Boat face. Did you say which one you wanted? Lightning McQueen is not too long. Oh, so what should it be? Should it be Henry or should it be Bodhi by Boatface? Because I feel like it fits. I mean, as soon as I say that, the thing gets a bit too big. Let's do Henry. Okay, sure, let's do Henry. I feel like Lightning McQueen might be a little too long, though. So if you could keep it like to be one word, one name or word in general, whatever you like, but you know, keep it short if you can. There we go. Let me continue. Hello, Tectonic. Welcome to the stream. Shark mentality. I like it. Yeah, what do you mean? Desmond Miles. Nice name. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to go to confuse fog with my recent bomb situation. Okay. Playing good too and watching you. Inspire me. Cool. Cool. We need a Vekoma SLC in the park. Best right I've ever created. Sure. I would love to actually do a Vekoma SLC at some point. Like, truly, I would love to do one in Planet Coaster 2. I'm sure I'll have the opportunity at some point. Can I? No, of course not. So I'm gonna have to manually. Oh, Elephant Memories! Probably my favorite track from the Planet Zoo soundtrack. Oh yeah, I went on the tangent about Planet Zoo, but I kind of stopped. Yeah, Planet Zoo 2 is probably coming on, well, being revealed on June 6th, so people say. So, yeah. I'll be on the lookout for that. I would love to get hotels back in Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, me too. Especially because I have a hotel planned for Belleflore later on. Building curves in this game gets me stressed. The Sports Stooge, hello, welcome to the stream. Lol, I had a child. Haven't had time to watch anything. That's fine. Congrats, though. The boat is being driven by by Max Verstappen, for sure. Call it William? Okay. Which color do you want, Makeshift? You have green and blue to choose from. Actually, I'm gonna copy this over. William. Blue. Let's go for blue. Oh my god, I have a fly somewhere. Where is it? I can't see it. If you hear me clap my hands, it's not because I'm clapping for me, okay? Something like so. Blue was slow, right? Yeah, blue was slow. But I want it to be slow reverse. And I'm going to have to change the direction of this boat. There we go. There's one more boat to name, guys, if you want to participate to that. Ah, crap. That's funny. I'm just going to have it be roughly... Oh, I didn't realize that it was irregular here. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my goodness, I messed it up. See you, Wonky. I feel like I should have blue be closer by because it's not that noticeable in the water. Or oh, there's gonna be a crash. Okay. I feel like it can be funny if they can meet but not crash. That'd be nice. Oh, that's a crash. That's real close, but I think it works. Let's put it ever so slightly over there. Yeah, that's great. Hey, look at them. They're so cute. They're actually so cute. I like that. William just wants to fly. Sure does. Sure does. I like it. I like that. It's really nice. Put an explosion trigger where the ships get too close. Nah. Let's not be that dark. And then I'm gonna have a loner over there. And it's gonna be the green boat. And if you guys want to name the green boat again, you can donate to continue the donation goal for tonight. Alright. And this one was going to be very slow. Oh yeah, that is like actually very, very slow. Okay, well, there it is. Alright, so now what we want to do is, if I can select it, thank you. So this is red. Red is that one. There we go. And we have blue. Please select this. Thank you. Blue is this one. And finally we have green. There we go. Awesome. So now... Yeah, look at that. It's synced. I can turn the wheel and have the boat work. So cool. It's actually so cool. With the red one now. Yeah. Look at this. That's actually so cool. And finally the blue one. Yeah. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, so does that... Oh no, so it's the red. Okay, so I have to invert the two of those. Wait, hold on. How do I do that? What country is Belleflore set in? Yes, France. But it's very slow. No! Right, I'm going to do it the same way I always do it. And of course, I mess it up. It's fine. It's fine. We have all night. Nope, I still mess it up. There we go. Set the angle snap to 15. There we go. Where is it? Do I have it? I think I do. Oh, it's all the way there. Wow. That reminds me of the Little Lost City video I did almost 2 years ago now. I'm just going to change this so that it's on the same side as the other ones. Actually, no, it was fine. There we go. Okay, so now it works. Only have to do the exact same thing with the red now. Hey, Happy Summer Wedding, and hey, K1000. Nice to see you too. I see the fly flying around the screen. I see it. It's gonna make me crazy. Okay. There we go. And voila. Yeah. I like this. This is nice. This is very nice. Okay, so the actual interactivity is done. So let's work on our scenery. So far, I'm gonna call you vacant. We still have a name to give to our green boat guys. What's my favorite coaster model in Planet Coaster 2? That's a good question, actually. I think I'm really old school by saying that, but I really like this one, the Mac LSM with the lift hill and all that. I'm a really big fan of Mac, and I feel like that might be my favorite of theirs. When I say of theirs, of what Frontier has put in the game so far. Might be overthrown someday, but by the Striker coaster, but yeah. Woo, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna blow my nose now. Sorry about that. That was a bit intense. My ears. I'm sorry. Alright, so one thing I want to do is activate both blue and red. Just to see where I can build. I'm awake now. Sorry. Not my fault. I don't choose when I sneeze. Okay. What if I make this smaller? What about Pablo for the green boat? But I'm waiting for someone to give it a name by doing a dono, if possible. Okay, so this is as far as it goes. I want to do a lighthouse on this rock. Yeah, this is why I'm not calling it Pablo, or I'm just like, in case someone donates anything, I just want to leave them the choice of naming that last boat. That's good. Nope. Alright, so let's do our little lighthouse. It's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a lot of lighthouses in Belleflore. Do you go down small? Yes, you do. Great. There we go. Fahrenheit has got us covered with the $4.99 US. And it's gonna be Gilbert, I suppose? Gilbert? Yes, it's Gilbert in English. In French we would have said Gilbert, but no, it's Gilbert. Gilbert for green, I suppose. Oh, I'm sorry, Lazarus. I know you wanted it, but like Fahrenheit bit you. So it's gonna be Gilbert, but don't worry, you will both be in what's it called? In at the exit of the ride. I just have to write you down. Hold on. See you, K1000. All right, so let me see. It was Makeshift who donated. What's it? Oh yeah, forgot about that. So Makeshift was 2 as well. Makeshift mean 7. It's great because I know your names from the channel supporter thingy. Then you have Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit with the $2 US. No, $4.99. My bad. Height. Go. With the $4.99. Not pound. There we go. And finally, Lazarus Dog with the €5. Thank you all so much once again. And thanks to you two, we have made it to tonight's goal. So thank you all so much for being so generous and supporting the channel. There we go. You deserve so much attention on it for how talented and creative you are. Thank you. Thank you. I'm changing my strategy of how I release. Well, I'm trying to change my strategy of how I release Belleflore episodes. So I will see and hope that that changes for the better. I think it will, but you know, in practice, I'm yet to see if that'll be the case or not. But yeah. Oh my God, the fly is right there. Yes, I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, no more fly bothering me. There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to rethink how to release all of this, and yeah, so we'll see if it pays off and brings more people to the channel, but you know, it is what it is. Kind of doing it like the opposite way I should be doing it. That's fine. We'll reverse it after. Hi, Ann, are you working on some RC boats? That is exactly what we're doing, Animeflix, and welcome to the stream. Just add a 4th boat. I don't really have room here. I feel like it would be too crowded otherwise. Besides, the whole point of the stream goal was to have you guys at the exit of the new ride, so don't worry, you'll all be featured. Oh yes, that looks great. I love it. Ba-da-da-ba-dum. The Breaking Bad Fly episode. That was a great episode, actually. Did you guys know that it was directed by Ryan Johnson, who went on to do the Knives Out trilogy after? That's a nice bit of trivia for you guys. It's one of your favorite episodes, really? That's crazy. It's been a well. I've only ever watched Breaking Bad once, just once, and it was like I don't know, 3 years ago. I want to say something like that. It was great. I loved it, but I should rewatch it at some point. I don't know. I'm not a big like TV series rewatch guy. I'm much more of a movie rewatch kind of guy. Oh, that's big. Too small. Okay. It's so small that I can't see it. What about 12? 12 looks fine. Yeah. Look at that. How cool is that? I like it. Yeah, that's true, Lazaro Dog. You're right. We used to have them at Disneyland Hotel in Anaheim, California, years back. I remember as a kid driving them around the lagoon they had. Yeah, I can't remember where I did that myself. I can't remember which park had them. I know for a fact that Portaventura had them in the Mediterranean section. Like it's near the train station of the Mediterranean section, I believe. And when I was a kid, yeah, I spent a lot of time there. It's kind of crazy that I'm probably going to go back to that park this year. It's been so long. It's been like 11 years since I've last been to Portaventura. So it's so hard to scale down small things. What scenery piece is the round dock wall piece? What, that? This is the... hold on. It's the sandstone wall from the pirate theme, I believe it's called. I'm not sure. I think it is, but let me just confirm that. Yeah, sandstone wall, 4.5 meters. If an RMC single rail coaster gets added, would you add it to Belleflore? No, it's too small capacity for Belleflore, and it's not aesthetically it wouldn't work, essentially. I'm in the right exit twice. I made you change my name to Spotted. Oh, that's true. I remember now. Well, now you'll be in there, but as Fahrenheit then. All right. want to do? I want to copy these. Can I have the chimney with them, please? Thank you. Yeah, that'll look great. Just going to have to figure out how to change. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare, but that's fine. Okay, just remove my first one then? No, I think it's fine. I think I can find 2 fun things, fun artifacts for you to have a shout out. Oh wait, no, actually, you just got the boat, so what do you mean? It's fine. Those as well. There we go. Let me get the color of that real quick. I forgot this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot that one as well. It's fine. Let's have it be red. Okay. Change the roof color. There we go. And now we have a proper house that looks like what we have around the harbor. Oh yeah, this is not attached to that. Let's make sure it's not too dark. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just want to activate the green one real quick just to see exactly where it goes, like how far does it go there. Like that far, okay. So now what we're gonna do is do a little bit of a diorama. There's a bit of a theme with dioramas in this park, isn't there? Like, there are a lot of those. There's like the mini golf. There's the little train thing. And now there's this. I feel like I have an obsession with what's tiny. I mean, we have a game where we can make things pretty much as small as we want, so might as well, right? Tiny things are epic. Yes, they are. I agree. I definitely agree. In fact, there it is. Hello. There we go. This is my go-to small pine. There we go. Look at it. It's so cute. Bugs need to have fun in the theme park too. That's true. I think that's what makes those things so fascinating, to be fair. Okay, great. You're creating a beautiful park. Love your creativity. Thank you, Anime Felix. Thank you so much. That's such a nice thing to say. I'm just trying my best and trying to have a lot of fun and the whole premise of this park is, what if I had the perfect park I could grow up in, and that would be it essentially. Oh, does that clash with the green? It does. So hang back low. There we go. That should be enough. No, it's still not enough. It's fine. There we go. See you, Hendrik. Thank you so much for, what was it? 11 gifted subs tonight? You're crazy, man. You're absolutely crazy, but I appreciate you so much. Have a great night. Sleep well, man. And see you tomorrow in the VIP chat. With Belleflore, is it all planned in advance or made up as you go along? It's kind of both, actually. It's planned in the sense that I write my ideas down and like know in advance pretty much everything that I'm going to do. But besides the ideas that are written down in a note file on my phone, everything is pretty much done on the day still. So there's still a lot of wiggle room to have a lot of fun, you know. Oh, I like the way that rock is placed. Just added my first strategically placed rocks next to the rapids to block a sightline. I do that a lot with trees, actually. So I totally relate to what you're saying, Dan. Yeah, look at that. So cute. I feel like we could have a second house here. How do you find out what items you use in your builds? Because my theming is pretty bad. I honestly just try things out. It's all about, I can't say that word on YouTube, but effing around and finding out. It's all about that. It's all about trying to find out everything that would work for your build, and it's really not that hard. Just, you know, browse the pieces until you have something that feels well. Basically the best advice that I could give you. And once you will start doing that and have done that for a few, I don't know, tens if not hundreds of hours, you will know the pieces pretty much by heart, and you'll be able to go much faster through it. But learning the pieces is a big part of the process. You should collab with Digital Dan. I don't know. Dan's a chill guy. I remember a little while ago he shouted me out for using my my video technique. You know, the speed builds, the cinematic speed builds I call them, and I think he found that they were a little too hard to do, so he didn't do it again, I believe. But yeah, this is as close as you will see a collab with Digital Dan. I don't think he's very interested to work with a small-time YouTuber like I am. But who knows? We'll see. I definitely enjoy Dan. I don't watch his content. I don't watch a lot of Planet Coaster, to be fair. I know a lot of people are shocked when I say that, but it's true. I kind of am pretty quickly fed up with Planet Coaster because it's my work, you know. It's what I do daily, and I think I breathe, I eat, I sleep Planet Coaster. So going away from Planet Coaster is a good thing. And if I do watch Planet Coaster videos, content, or content creators in that sense, it means that I genuinely enjoy what they do, and so yeah, it's very, very, like, extremely rare that I will watch something. The one person that I do, and a lot of people know that I watch him, is Mineral. Like, I watch Mineral a ton, and it's his content is probably my favorite on Planet Coaster, in the Planet Coaster content creation community. And I've already said that like a ton. So yeah. I want to know if you watch my park series. Oh, I'm sorry. I really, really don't want to break your heart, Dan, but I don't watch your park series. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for saying so, but I do not. I do watch some of your vlogs at times. I do watch some of your vlogs. Just gonna move it slightly over there. Instead of moving the rocks, I could have just moved the boat. So yeah, and I do enjoy your vlogs, actually. So yeah. One thing that I will say is that I am still subscribed to your channel after all these years, so... At least I support you by doing that somehow. It's not much, but it's honest work, I guess. You should collab with TH Designs. I don't know. It's too gimmicky. I'm not much of a collab guy unless there's a real interesting stuff to do. I have a collab planned with Geekism, if you guys know who that is. Geekism is a really well-known YouTuber with over 100k subs. So yeah, we have planned that. We just don't know when it'll come to pass. But I definitely it'll definitely happen, and we've talked pretty quite a lot with John T on what to do and what he would like to have. I'm not sure that I can tell you much about it, but I'm definitely going to work with John T in the future when he wants me to. So I'm kind of standing by, waiting for his green light to do anything. But you know, I'm pretty much a machine. Like, as long as you tell me to do something, I'll do it. Like, if you need me to do something, I'll really quickly do it. and without like botching the work either. Like I really value my quality work. And especially, I think that I can tell. I'm going to work on a coaster in Jaunty's Meanderville. So it's like a big, very fancy and high budget kind of park, and you know, like a big master plan project, as he calls it. So I'm really excited to be a part of that. I'm very humbled as well, and I'm really excited to start working on this coaster for him. And hopefully I'll be able to tackle some of the theming as well, because I really like the theme that he wants to go for. But we'll see. We will see for sure. Alright, we have our third house. Do you follow Channel 5 Gaming? I do not, no. I used to when I was younger, when Planet Coaster was only starting out, you know. I kind of stopped when I got older because I don't want to be that guy, but I don't really like spotlights in general. Like as I became myself a content creator, I really started to see spotlights as the easy thing to do, and so I don't know, I'm not into it myself. I do watch when people watch, not watch, but tour what I do, obviously. And I really appreciate it because usually people are lovely. It's just that I don't really like watching every single thing, because you can really pump out the trick with spotlights is that you can pump out things really quickly, but what I don't like is that you lose a sense of your of personality, of doing your own thing, of doing your own projects as you do that kind of thing. So, you know, this is kind of why I'm not into spotlights, and why I don't watch Channel 5 Gaming, unfortunately. I do respect them, like they're veterans and all, but I myself wouldn't go watch them or do a lot of spotlights. I would do some spotlights if I really liked the park. For example, recently, well, technically it wasn't a spotlight, I was just guest hosting a stream with Miss Barbare for the park tour of Imagination Kingdom, and that was great. Like, I might have done a tour myself if Miss hadn't asked me to be a part of that. You know, I like to support talented people, and if that's the way I can do it, then so be it. Holy cowabunga! I got one of your live streams after work. It's going to be a great day, for sure. I don't even know what time it is. It's 11 here. Okay. Yeah, I could still be going. I could still be going. We're towards the end of this RC boat thing, but I feel like I could stretch the stream a little bit. I'll figure something out. So don't leave yet, guys. We still have probably 45 minutes of stream in there, I want to say. Once the park is done, it would be awesome if you join me for a park tour. Would be fun to have a guest who hasn't seen much of it. Your park tour? Sure. Yeah. Obviously, let's talk about that in our DMs. But yeah, let's talk about it again once once it's finished in 2 years' time. Sure, I'd be down. Oh yeah, I love how colorful those houses are. I feel like we should do another here. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a nice idea. It's normal, I work in the theater. Oops. So I got tired mentally, some time to watch another. Mine needs to refresh sometimes. Well, you know, when you work in the field, in your case it's in the theater, instead of being just an audience member who's outside that whole world of theater, you kind of overanalyze what is happening and trying to understand what is happening on stage. In your case, that's what I do essentially. Like I will project what I know of the craft into the videos that I will watch, and it gets tiring very, very easily. And so yeah, especially because I have a very particular way of doing videos in general. Like it's pretty safe to say that my videos are pretty unique in the style that I do it. You know, in the sense that I do cinematic things in general and narrative things in general. So it's very unique in that sense. And so when I watch things that I find not particularly entertaining in their format, in the content and what the build is, it's great. It's just the format of the video. It's very easy for me to not enjoy the video because of that, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not well paced. It's usually the biggest offender for me. The biggest, I don't want to say red flag. It's not really a red flag, but like the thing that I don't like to watch is a speed build, and there is a reason why such videos are second screen content. You just listen to a speed build. You don't actually really watch it for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour sometimes even. You just listen to it. And I think it's sad because it's a video. It's supposed to be watched. And this is why I do my content the way I do it, you know. So yeah. Hey, Ozna, welcome to the stream. Good evening, just finished watching The Dark Knight and The Black Hole. What is The Black Hole? Never heard of it, but The Dark Knight is great. It's nice you found a job you love, because most jobs aren't fun at all. Well, that's the trade. The trade-off. The job is so fun, the pay not so much. So yeah. When I was younger, the spotlights were the only way I could experience mega parks, so I watched a lot of them. Now I can experience them for myself to watch less. Exactly, yes. I think there is that, and also the fact that, I don't know, it's, again, it's easy content. It's the React content to me of Planet Coaster. You know, it's really easy to produce. You can really mass produce it really easily, and it's fine for what it is. Like if people want to do that, let them do that. It's okay. But yeah, it's all about to me it's entertainment. You know, I'm here even tonight as I'm doing this live stream. I'm here to entertain you all, you know, by doing what I do on screen right now. Well, not right now, I'm talking to you all, but, and the second thing is talking to you all and providing you a, it sounds so cocky if I say it like that, but providing you a show, in a sense, you know, something that I hope ends up being quite entertaining. And yeah, so that is why, to me, the entertainment aspect of it all is so important. But again, I understand that some people, it's just not their job. It's something that they do for fun. I do it for fun still, but it's I come from a background of studying cinema, of studying a lot of things in that area of expertise, and even though I didn't finish my studies, I still retain a lot of that knowledge and a lot of that passion as well, because I was passionate about it before I started studying it. Sorry. And so yeah, it's fascinating how something that I loved for so long has kind of taken not a mind of its own, but like a mutated form. You know what I mean? It's special in that sense, in my opinion, at the very least. And you're welcome to disagree with me, by the way. I'm just saying the way I feel and all that. And if you guys enjoyed that kind of content, it's totally fine. But yeah. Watch some of your Planko 1 videos. You've really grown in both building style and the way you make your videos. Well, yes. Sorry, that was a burp. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I think, first of all, the build style, it's a bit of cheating in a way, because, you know, these days in Planet Coaster 2, you've got scaling, you have, I don't know, rotative platforms, you have all those gritty, crazy mumbo-jumbo that you can work with, and it's really great. Like, they're absolutely great tools to build and achieve exactly what you want most of the time. We didn't have that in Planet Coaster 1, so I guess the reason why there's this evolution is because of, you know, going from Planet Coaster 1 to Planet Coaster 2. In my opinion, the last big park that I've done on Planet Coaster 1, which was Serene Gardens. There was Bumbleglade after that, but Serene Gardens to me is my last true park. Serene Gardens to me is better than Camtasso Park. And I know it's going to be controversial that I think that, but Camtasso Park was me finding out about the gameplay systems of the sequel and the pieces and all that, and was me trying to learn the game. So it was not as refined as Serene Gardens was. So it's a bit of a weird one. It has evolved in a good way, but I would say that there were better things in Planet Coaster 1 than my Planet Coaster 2 stuff. Not now, by the way. Belleflore is like leagues ahead of all that. But yeah, it's how I feel, and I've pressed escape on the rock. It happens. It happens. It happens. It's okay. This is what happened when I yap. But my videos, yes, I do agree with that. It's crazy to see my first videos that I've made on Planet Coaster and what I do now. Like, they're night and day. It's nothing like it used to be. It's so fascinating how it evolves. Really, it really evolved, and it's all about, you know, trying something new, like staying out of the comfort zone in general, and wanting to make something fresh and entertaining. It's all about that. It's really just as simple as that. Oh yeah, look at this. This is so cute. I love it. We just need a new color now. Oh, thank you, autosave. That was a weird lag. What about purple? No. Violet, pink. What colors do I have here? I have green, orange. I don't have orange. Let's have orange. Yeah, orange, nice. And let's have some tiny trees as well. That's why I try to balance them. Also, I always try to feature smaller creators who aren't well known. It helps them and you find amazing stuff. Sure, yeah. Oh my goodness. I wish that her park was amazing. I believe you're talking about Miss, and yes, Miss is absolutely talented, and I love what she does in general. And you know, Miss is one of my mods, so I'm really, I feel like her big brother trying, even though we're the same age, I feel like her big brother trying to help her, well, achieve what she wants to achieve on YouTube or in the game, you know. I'm trying to help her as much as I can because I love what she does. She does like great stuff in general. It's 10 here in the UK. Yes, it is. That's why I didn't watch one of my favorite German Blanco YouTuber anymore. He stopped his park and only did spotlights. Really? That's a bit of a shame. She has a beautiful build style to her main street. And it's really unique, yes. For sure. The lighthouse is a bit small. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Then again, the boats are too, so, you know. Yeah, let's make the lighthouse a little bit bigger. I don't think I can do much about the boats, though. I think I can. There's always room to improve, right? Do I have them all? I think I do. Let's group the scenery so I don't have to do that again. 25, let's say. More, let's say 50. Okay, 175 maybe. Okay, let's go 200. Yeah, 200, it looks nice. And I wonder, now that it's a little taller, I think there's room for a small light. Let me see. Let me see. This. Like small? Yeah, look at this. That's cool. Okay. So let's have that. Have it upside down. Well, the right side up, actually, I should say. Okay, place it. Have it be here. Whoops. Yeah. remember any of the controls. It's crazy. Oh. I did the exact same thing that I did earlier. There we go. Much better. Let's put it as high as we can. There you go. Leave the controller alone. It's a bit too small still. What if we do this instead? Have it spin slow reverse? I think it works. Does it look nice? Yeah. That's just great. I love it. And while we're doing a bit of night work, hold on, let me just catch up with the chat as always. That faded look as you zoom out or go around, something has a feeling a lot like grounded does, where large normal sized objects are blurry. Yeah, maybe a duck, maybe. We'll see. Finish coloring my third character. Only one to go, and then I can start doing the effects animation. Cool. Some floating buoys. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. The Black Hole is a classic Disney sci-fi film. Okay. From 1979. I think Captain Nemo meets space. Cool. Speaking of Captain Nemo, actually, I really enjoy 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's one of my favorite classic old school Disney films. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it quite enough. It's genuinely really special and really impressive what they did, because at the time, you know, you didn't, well, you did have some sort of visual effects, but it's it was much different than what we have these days, obviously. Yeah, I like that. That's great. And the way they do the squid in that film is just insane. Like it actually blew my mind when I saw it. I can't even remember when it was, but I saw it quite a while ago, and it was great. Channel 5 Gaming Spotlights just made me more happy with my own parks, to the point I just couldn't play the game. So I much prefer yours, Nerchachos, and Mineral styles of content. Yeah, Mineral is also one of my go-to. I love Mineral for sure. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty great. I think in general, watching stuff from other people is very easily discouraging, and just because we as humans really go into that mindset of comparing ourselves to others, unfortunately. And I feel like it's unfortunate because we're all unique. We all have our own path of discovering what we can do in that sense within the game, but in many other for many other topics that's also a reality. I just love what we've done here tonight. And oh, let's do a ladder that goes in the water for maintenance. And but yeah, what I will tell you is that you're very capable of doing whatever you want to do in general. And just because your mind or anyone else tells you you're not, still go for it. It's so worth it to go on that journey of self-discovery. It's genuinely like what the stuff of what life is made from. And I know it's very philosophical and everything, but then again, I'm French, so what did you expect? There we go. Now we've got a little ladder to go down, just in case we need some maintenance. And I've missed so much. As a film lover and filmmaker, I love your way of doing videos because they've got this storytelling aspect, makes it much more fun to watch. For sure, yes. For sure. I love doing them exactly because of that. It is my way of putting to the test of all of that I learned from studying films over the years, and I'm really happy that this is a way that I can do it, essentially. I wonder if I should put, like, copy this over. Let's try. I have an idea. May not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. I feel like a cover is a good idea, just in case it rains or something. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Don't know if it's gonna be big enough though. I think it works. I just said that and it clashes with the other roof. Oh, that's not a great thing. Not great at all. Did you ever use TMTK in Planet Coaster 1? Nope, never. Not on console, no. Yeah, I only ever worked on Planet Coaster 1 console. Then I did for about a year. I worked on Planet Coaster 2 on console as well, and since November 2025, I'm on PC. I'm so glad I joined the Discord server. We're not a really big community, but that's what makes it even stronger. Everyone is so talented and kind. Every time I Need help or advice? I get some. Yeah, it is really. Sorry, I keep on burping. It's awful. But that's what I really like about the Yan HQ in general. It's extremely small indeed, and I like it like that. But to be fair, it's starting to get like pretty big. Like we're at about 500 something members, which is like a lot, I feel like. And sure, it's not as big as some others out there, but it doesn't need to, right? Just trying to fit it very well. Yeah, something like that. Love the light, thank you. Just wish they would give us back concrete and asphalt terrain textures, saving us from having to use game pieces. I mean, alternatively, you can use use pathing, right? And it's, if anything, it's kind of better because you can do sharp angles like this without having the terrain needing to be, you know, fading from concrete to greenery or whatever. I feel like I should, yeah. That's gonna be a little bit annoying, but I don't know. Nah. I just try to take inspiration from watching others' creation. That's why I like Channel 5 Gaming, Miss Baba, or your channel. Thank you. The NHQ is one of the kindest and most welcoming Blanco communities. I try to nurture that that mood in general. I really try. This is why sometimes I might feel a little strict towards some people. It's just so that we preserve that way of enjoying the server, because I feel like a lot of servers that I've gotten bigger over the years, I've kind of lost that I want to say family feeling, if that makes any sense. Oh, but I really want to try. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I don't care. Yeah, what do you think of the new Park Studio update? I haven't heard that name in a while. I don't think anything about it, honestly. I'm not a player of Park Studio, and I don't really plan to do it. I mean, if Azael would want me to do a stream on that, I'd probably do it, but I've never played it, don't plan to play it, unfortunately, I guess. And yeah, I'm just a Planet Coaster pony. This is my stuff. This is my jam. But what's in the update? Just so you can just so you can give me a TLDR essentially of the sitch. Doesn't buffing add to the part count? Not to the part count anymore. It's a separate thing. It's it adds to the path count, but it does add to the complexity meter. That's a fact. Yes. Then again, so does water anyway, so. You know, anything that you're going to... You know, this is why I went over on to PC, because I was sick of just overthinking the complexity meter, and this is basically why Condenser Park in the end was so limited in its ambitions, sadly. So yeah. Has anyone seen Ugmud? If that's the way you say it. The new family drop towers at Efteling. I need that right in my park. Yeah, I would love to have that in Planet Coaster 2. That's true. I'll be going there soon, actually. I'm gonna try to have a ride on them. Might be a nice way to do it. Whoops. Nope, no. Oh, I should take a quick sip of water. Just a second. There we go. So, they added a Mac-powered coaster, an absolutely crazy amount of scenery, and from my understanding, huge patches and lots of new mechanics to do with coaster building. They also have drop tracks, etc. Oh, well, good for them, honestly. I'm honestly really happy that Azael is still working on that. Even though this is not something that I play, I feel like it's still a passion project, and like kudos to Azael for continuing support on the game. It's not an easy thing to do at all, and yeah. This kind of effort can only be commended, really. Oh yeah, you're sleeping in the Grand Hotel. I'm so jealous of you. To be fair, it's not that pricey. Like we were so surprised that the Grand Hotel wasn't actually that pricey. When we started thinking, well, not thinking, we were thinking about the trip for like months in advance. If not years, because I told Birdie that I'd take him to Efteling ages ago now, and it's finally coming to pass, obviously. But yeah, all that to say, when we compared prices to basically decide where we would stay, we realized that sure, it was like €100 or so more expensive, but how many other times will you have the opportunity to stay there in your life, you know? So we just made the choice to enjoy it for a little while, and you know, in general, this will be my first trip since my first quote-unquote solo trip, you know, without my dad, for example. I did something with my dad last year at Walibi, Belgium. It was a day for my birthday, but still. And but you know, right now I'm paying that with my own money and for myself and all that, and going with friends and all that. So yeah, it's nice to be able to do that once again. And so I was like, it's been 2 years since I last did something like that, and I was like, I want to take it in as much as I can and not think about spending too much. Like if this is the last trip that I do, I want to do it well. You know what I mean? It's not, hopefully, at the very least, but you know, it's I want it to be special, and that's why we decided to go to the Grand Hotel. I would compare your server to a little bar where you have to go down a stair to get in, where the barkeeper and the guests have their ritual of taking every day. It's kind of well, this is how the main chat is called. You know, it's a campfire chat to me. I feel like this is the big vibe of the server. Is this a bit inspired by the new ride in Walibi, Belgium? Somewhat. Not entirely. Very loosely, because this is themed to Norway. But somewhat, yes. Somewhat inspired by Michelodon and Dark World, indeed. And welcome, Marlin. Welcome to the stream. I see the server more as the vibes I get from the house of the Muppets. All live together in Muppets from space, pure chaos, but only good vibes, for sure. We have a ton of Muppets, for sure. I am a Muppet. Who would I be as a Muppet? Like, if I were to be a Muppet, like a character from the Muppets, who would I be? I traveled last year, and Dance Macabre Speak. Yeah, I haven't been on it, so I'm really looking forward to doing it. I have seen POVs, sadly, because I'm not a patient guy, but I am so looking forward to going on it and actually experiencing it. Are you a man or a Muppet? I'm a Muppet. I think you can hear it in my voice. I'm fraud. I'm an actual fraud. I make you think that I'm a human, but I'm actually a Muppet. My profile picture is basically a Muppet, for sure. I'm gonna have to translate some things from English to Norwegian, I guess. So let's see, English to Norwegian. And Google is being a actual English to Norwegian. Dun, 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 dun. Boats landing, I guess. tiny boats. Small boats? Yeah, that's fine. I like that. I'm just gonna have to copy the A with the little O on top from another thing, because I don't want to open Google just to have that. I think I have it here, yes. There we go. Copy. Paste here and paste there. There we go. Small boats. I wanted to use tiny boats, but tiny boats was like a big word. Like tiny is big. So yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want to go with that. No. What font do I have on this? Yeah, I have the Aladdin. Oh yeah, by the way, I've added a sign for Borealis here. See you, Anime Flix. Thank you so much for joining. It was a pleasure to have you along. Nah, I like the Roboto slab much better. That's great. Only thing I don't like is this. So let's see if we could cheat a little. Yeah, look at that. We're cheating. We're gonna do it over there as well. There we go. Feel like your Uncle Deadly, an enjoyer of finer things in life, calm and reserved, but also very intelligent. Only Uncle Deadly looks a bit menacing, but that works with the evil Yanni modes. That is very true. That is actually very, very true. I like this. This is nice. This definitely gives more things to do to people. The only thing I need to do now is add one of those. Random requests. Please say my current project. Oh my flipping. Is it Märchenwald? Something like that? I think it's kind of how you pronounce it, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong. That it is approved by Yan. Well, you know what? You put it on the server, and I'll tell you if it's approved by Yan. I don't want to give my approval to something I can't see. It's not a Boney M song. I don't know who Boney M is, but I have no idea. Probably. If you say so. Right, I'm gonna have to... add this to my list. Just a second, guys. I need to add it to my list on, and dang it. What have I done? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so Fisker sang. So this would probably be 37 actually. There we go. Oh yeah, and you're still live. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you, 10 pilots. Welcome to the stream, man. And yes, I am, but this is the last few minutes of the stream. Can I put it on Discord now? Or should I wait till the stream ends? Yeah, you can put it on Discord now for sure. Just tag me with it, so I don't forget. As Norwegian myself, this area is really great. Thank you so much. Nice to see that I managed to honor your culture, I guess. Problem is, I don't have that thing. How does one do it actually? I'm gonna have to Google it. It's okay. Poof. English to Norwegian. Didn't want to do it, but that's fine. Small boats. There we go. Let's remove those stats because that's just not accurate. I said this was number 37. We're probably going to have to change the others as well. We'll see. I think the only other one that I have to change will be Bucking Bronco, so that's fine. What language is that on the sign? It's a French spark, what do you mean? Piloter de petit bateau. There we go. Dans le port de... Oups. Fiskeskysten. Oh, I hope I'm gonna have enough room. I don't think I will. No, I won't. Let's remove that then. See you 10 pilots, thank you for stopping by really quick. Tour. A recommendation from me would be to change Husef Skur to Skur Huset. Because who's... Can you convince me? I just need to know why you're saying that. Like, let me know your argument, and I want you to detail why that's not okay to you as a Norwegian. Autour d'un... Yeah, I saw it, Lurker. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Or seeing your name, you probably were just lurking around. But I saw it. I was just waiting until the end to fix that. Norvégien. Oh no, I don't have enough space. It's basically what I recommend when doing those big text things. Write it all down first and then correct it. I love accuracy. I can see that. Yeah. Like, look at me. I like accuracy as well. Okay. We made a house made out of skew. Okay. So are you saying that what was it? Skurhuset. That means house of skur? Well, actually, you know what? I can check myself. It's not even translating. What the hell? Why is it not translating? I don't get it. Ah. What about us of skew? That's even worse. Oh, that's because I didn't put it you. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. That's a bit weird that it doesn't translate then. That's a good point, Alexandre, but please just talk in just speak in English in the chat. Alright, I'll do it. I'll change the name. Let me just finish the board. Yeah, I know what to do. Do. Smaller than. There we go. Actually, Alexandre, it's gonna be a little hard to put the price just because we can't put the euro in Planet Coaster for some reason. But I will try to add the credit card thing. I mean, it's overkill, really. It's kind of overkill. I think you don't need to go into that much detail. I think I'll leave it at that. Okay, a few things that I had to do. First of all, change Bucking Broncos number to 39. There we go. Okay. Nah, if you have a number, it's just confusing. If you don't have the prices, it's too confusing. I'd rather have nothing and not pollute the build. What did I want it to do? Oh yeah. So what was it again? Okay. Okay. I think we're all good. I'm just gonna move those guys over to back to the dark ride for tomorrow, just in case I don't forget. Just so I don't forget. There we go. And let's have a save over there. I haven't saved once. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I usually like oversave everything. There we go. All right. Let's actually put back the sound of the park. There we go. And remove this. There we go. And now, there we go. We have a tiny boats now. They're so cute. Alright, now you can actually drive them around. It's so cool. I really like the red one, like doing like drifts around the lighthouse. It's so funny. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for this stream, guys. I think we've done a good job. It's been another long stream already. Like it's we've been going for 3 hour 30 at this point, 3 hour 40 actually, and I'm really glad with what we've done in this stream. I'm going to stream again on Saturday evening this time, and I'm pretty sure I will because I don't have a concert at this time, unlike last Saturday. So yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for being there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's honestly always a pleasure to stream with you all and to chat with you all as always. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, do leave a like and maybe leave a nice comment as well if you've enjoyed it. I really appreciate all of those who have donated as well and or gifted memberships. Really, you're really generous, and I really appreciate it. And you guys are the ones keeping the channel going more than anyone. So thank you so much. But yeah, see you all. Be on the lookout for the planned stream probably tomorrow at some point. And it's it's gonna be planned tomorrow, but the stream will take place on Saturday. So in any case, see you then. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.